Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to look a little bit at how to use some MIDI inside Logic. So I'm going to go to Logic, click at the top there, create myself a new thing. I'm going to click here, software instrument, double click that, and it's going to open this up. It would default to the Electric keyboard. So I'll play that, it can play the notes. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to drag in this. So this is my MIDI pack. So this is for Sandstorm here. So if I click this, I'm just going to throw it into the session at some point. So I'm just dragging it, clicking into any of this black space here, click and drag, and then it's going to say, do you want to import the tempo? So tempo is going to be the speed at the top. At this point I actually do. So I'm going to click import tempo, and then it should just add all these things in. It might talk about a frame rate. Just always say you want to keep it what it is. So keep it 25, and I'll make this full screen. So if I play it, this is what it sounds like all together. It's a complete mess because some of the instruments have not gone onto the right instrument. So what I'm going to do is this one down here at the bottom, this one should be drums. So I'm going to change this to drums. And then I'm going to change the instrument by clicking up here on this eye, clicking up here on the eye, going down to my instrument. This is the instrument bit at the top here, clicking on the right hand dots and changing it to a drum kit designer. So I can change it to drum kit. Now if I solo it by pressing this S, we then play the drums. If I want to change any of the drum sounds, I can click up here, change it to any of these different drum kits here. There's another drum designer in Logic, so if I click these arrows on the right hand side, I can go down to Ultra Beat, click it, and it's more of my electronic sound. So I play it, it's going to give me this electronic beat. I can go to drum kit, I'm going to choose Broken Beats for some reason, and it's going to give me a bit more of a drum machine sounding synth. So it sounds a bit more like a drum machine. Play again. I have all these different sounds. So I'm gonna make sure I bring it all down to the right place I want. I'm actually going to drag this up to where it says the kick. So I can find my kick. Make sure this is on a C. For some reason it's gone to C sharp, so it's gone to a B. I'll make sure I want down the C, and then I'll play it. And it's going to combine with all my different instruments. The next stage, the next task is to change all of these different instruments to different instrumental sounds. So again, we're going to click here on this right hand side. I'm actually going to try out the retro synth. And you can change all the defaults by clicking up here, choosing different sounds. Quite like that one. So we're going to change all the different sounds on here to ones that we would like. So I can click here, change this one from Alchemy. And that's not a particularly good choice, so I can choose something else. Get retro synth. Cool, so that's our next stage. We've chosen all these different instruments, we've had a little play around with that. The third stage we're going to look at is panning and volume. So on these tracks we have these pan buttons here. The direction it points in is the direction the sound is travelling in the headphones, in the stereo field. So if I put it all the way this way, it's all on the right hand side. If I put it all the way this way, it's all on the left hand side. So I can use this to start separating these different instruments apart. Creating a little bit of space in the middle. I can also, the fourth thing, we can change the tempo at the top here. I can speed up a lot. So I can click this bar, drag it all the way up. Or I can drag it all the way down. So that's going to be our task. Our task is going to be to do a remix of this. When you have got these things saved, you can then change the settings on here, save this as your own version, and then you've got a synthesizer that is saved for your own use. Hope it's been useful and you got a lot from it as well.